upset because I'm fighting the battle of my life. You put wait, you put a battle. Her battle is bigger than your battle. Boom. Don't diminish what I was fighting about. Don't diminish what I was fighting about. You're talking about finances. I was fighting about my kids.
Really?
Yeah, but they're healthy and they're alive. What the hell? You're insufferable this whole season. Everybody said it.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be looking at Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 Reunion Part 2. And can I just say that if you're coming here as a Lisa or Larsa fan, I'm about to tear them every which way but loose. I apologize. However, leave a like though. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
Continue where they left off, with the girls over here talking about you're a liar. You called me a liar. No, you didn't. I'm going crazy, right? I just find it funny because, you know, it's not that deep. And at the end of the day, I really don't care. So it's Lisa's segment, and you know, she's still over here in the bottom with Lenny, trying to get that money, basically. And you know, she basically says, you know, Andy talks about, so do the kids know that Jody's not the gay uncle? She's like, oh my God, my child always knew. My son always knew. He said he knew from day one. I'm just like, but girl, why would you say in the first place? Like, girl, I mean, he does. If you told me that Jody was allegedly, I mean, so, you know, basically she tells that Lenny's building a house under the kid's name. Lenny's suing her for forks, spoons, tissue, tables, water, air. He's suing for anything he can, right, at this point. But then we go to like the segment of Lisa in Palm Springs, where everybody was over here questioning her, like, were you in his car? Were you trying to record him? Why did you leave your kids?
Still come and see us. Were the kids okay? He is alleging that you planted a device in one of your shared cars. Did you drive Lenny's car here? Is he supporting you, or is he also helping you financially?
All these certain things, and then Lisa's just getting overwhelmed. She felt like it's an attack. Gertie apologized, but she tells her at the end of the day, you just going on and on and on and on, and you act like you're the only one that's going through stuff. And then Lisa's, you know, she started getting teary-eyed. She's like, I was in the fight of my life. I was over here fighting for my life.
You are so wrapped up, and I feel like I am wrapped up because I'm fighting the battle of my life. You put a battle. Her battle is bigger than your battle.
I'm just like, okay, girl, the dramatics, right? Kiki basically was reading my mind. She's just like, at the end of the day, you're in a fight for money.
About money and stuff. She's fighting health issue that can happen.
She's in the fight over her finances. And then she's like, don't diminish my feelings. Don't diminish my feelings. And I'm just like, you talk about don't diminish your feelings, but it's okay for you to diminish other people's feelings and put other people down and basically be scatterbrained on them. So Lisa then just like, I was over here fighting for my kids. No, bitch, what you was fighting for a paycheck. We saw that throughout this whole entire season, because the reason why you was like, I'm gonna keep holding out because I want him to, he can give up a little bit more money when you were over here in Mexico, when you was over here in your hotels on the phone with your lawyer talking about the situation.
He's like, Lisa, sign the deal. And I'm like, listen, John, I'm almost there because I got ready to go up a little bit more.
So don't sit up here, and yes, don't get me wrong. Yes, the money's going to go help her lifestyle and with the kids. Yes, but at the end of the day, was she fighting over money? Yes. Look, we're not about to over here act like the girl won't fight over money. That's just what it was. Period. Do I think she's a gold digger? No, she's trying to benefit her life moving forward and her kids, but we're not about to act like, oh my God, I'm fighting for my kids. No, you're not fighting over custody. Girl, you're fighting over a paycheck. Let's keep it all the way back, Lisa, because that's why she be pissing me off. All the way. So Lisa, you know, she started hyperventilating because it's just like, girl, you over here making everything about you. You don't care about nobody else. She's like, no, oh my God, what the hell?
But they're healthy and they're alive. What the hell? You are so enraged this season. You're insufferable this whole season. Everybody said it.
I can't breathe. I gotta take this dress off. I'm just like, girl, you doing too much. You doing real too much. And that's why, just like with Lisa, I don't see it for Lisa this whole entire season. And what solidified it for me was the whole Kiki situation over here in Mexico on that gondola. But we're gonna get to it. So, you know, Lisa, she's over here started crying. And you know, like I said, it pisses me off because she basically saying that you're like, don't diminish my feelings, don't tarnish my feelings. But it's like, you didn't care about nobody else's feelings when you was over here doing all that shit all season. And I know people gonna be like, okay, what did Lisa do? What did Lisa do? Okay, I'll give you examples.
You're cocky.
So the situation on the gondola with the dog, she over here throwing the food, talk about, oh, I best believe they're eating, this is way better than the food they're eating. over there. 1, 2, the whole situation fight with Kiki when she's talking about, oh, Kiki, I can't fix your childhood traumas. 3, the whole situation with Gertie when Gertie was over here crying about had to go get another round of surgery, and she's over here just like, girl, what's going on? And then try to find a lipstick on the gondola. So what are we talking about? Shout out to Nicole for even bringing that up.
Clock it. She's vomiting. We're like escorting her to an ambulance, and you're looking for lip gloss. All right, Gertie, baby. Did anyone see a lip gloss?
So that's why I say with Lisa, you can't sit up here and try to be the victim and then play like, oh, you know, they're just doing this for me. Because didn't y'all see how quick she stopped crying?
Oh, clock it.
Right. So I don't got time. That's why I say it really irritates me, because it's like, and I don't mean this for all. God knows what I mean for all. It's just a select few of like these white women tears where it's just like, you can be the victim and you can understand your situation, but when you can never put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand what they're going through. And this goes for Lisa and Larsa. You both sit up here as absent-minded and vapid and don't give a fuck about nobody else if you're not in your bubble. And I'm just like, how in the world can y'all just be so heartless? And I ain't got time. Cheers to that. So, like I said, Nicole, called her out and said exactly what I just said, like, right? So we get on the whole Anakin Cortez segment, and Andy was like, okay, so Marisol, Alexia, why did y'all storm out when Anna was here? So, Marisol, Alexia started to talk, but Andy was like, I mean, isn't an issue with Marisol? She's like, yeah. Marisol, go ahead and talk.
Kind of back down from a fight. So what was it about seeing her that made you run for the door?
I'm gonna answer that. Oh, wait, what about me? Well, yeah, no,
she run Marisol. So Marisol felt like it was very nasty for Nicole to bring, Anna. And she just like, it was already a hard day because Mother's Day is very special to me because, my mother passed away on Mother's Day. Adriana's just like, your mother didn't pass away on the official Mother's Day. She didn't pass away on the official Mother's Day. She didn't pass away on the official Mother's Day. She didn't pass away on the official Mother's Day. I'm like, girl, we got it the first time you said it.
It wasn't real Mother's Day anyway. It was not a real Mother's Day. Not in the real day.
Okay, we heard you the first 8 times that you said it.
Repeating it 12 times, I mean, we heard what you said. And don't get me wrong, I just felt with Adriana, she putting herself in a bad spot because it's like, not only is the stunt shenanigans like kind of tired, but it's just like, girl, you look goofy as fuck because like you pulling out the rose, talking about, I want to apologize to Alexia. Girl, anywho. But Nicole basically, she goes and she said, I thought everything was cool when Anna did the whole donation of the dresses. Everybody, she contacted everybody in the group. I thought everything was cool, but now everything's over here not cool, and they were here storming out, running, scared. I put that scare part in.
So you thought everything was fine?
In my mind, everyone is speaking.
Okay, very good. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, people can collaborate, but then in New York, remember you said,
y'all saw how they stormed out when Anna came in. I'm just like, girl, she didn't say a word. She didn't even say a hi. She's sitting there like,
no, I can't go. I can't.
Girl, it's the wine. I'm like, it really is the wine. I went to happy hour earlier today with my girl Janaea. Girl. So Alexia's like, at the end of the day, I do feel like Nicole had a hand in it. Nicole, is your fault. You're responsible for bringing her. You're trying to act innocent and you're not. And Nicole basically tells her, pregnant and all, she's like, girl, you have such a hard on for me. I don't know what the issue is, but go to the bathroom, rub one out, and we should be fine. Like, move on. Like, leave me alone.
the problem is that you have such a hard on for me that you can't see the forest for the trees.
So Andy asked, Nicole, do you trust Marisol? And she's just like, she's like, I trust Marisol the least because, Marisol, we cool. We're in the like Rolls Royce. She's in my laps. We're after filming. We're over here at the bar having a good time. But on camera, she want to do stunts, shows, and shenanigans, and want to do all this storming out, blame me for the situation. But we cool. She was like, that's fake.
Me, in fact, I have a video. She left Mamacita's luncheon. Boo Bear, where are you? I was just calling and you're not picking up. We're waiting for you.
And she had the proof. She had the video. I'm just like, dang, she got you in 4K, Marisol. Girl. So, Adriana, like I said, she gets up. She's like, I have to do something. I want to take full accountability. It's my fault. And we're just like, girl, what's she talking about? It's your fault for what? Pull out a rose. Said, this is for you, Nicole. I'm just like, girl.
Oh Lord. Again.
fucking again.
Nico, will you please accept this rose? I don't want to be on the same show with this person. It's so embarrassing.
Then, like I said, she apologized to Alexia. Everybody's just like, girl, what's going on? But then Marisol was like, oh my God, so where's my apology? And Adriana, she started saying something. She was like, I don't want the apology because you lied. You know, I'm just like, so girl. I'm like, girl, why even ask for an apology if you just gonna cut her off and say that she lied? I'm like, I put up. Like, what are we talking about? So Andy asked Julia, we go to this segment with her and Lisa, and Andy asked Julia, like, did you mean to call Lisa a bad mother? I'm just like, oh, oh. So Julia's like, Lisa's like, okay, that's what you imply that. And Julia was like, you know, at the end of the day, I was upset because you basically came at me about having 3 baby daddies in that comment. And she was like, I didn't hear the comment then. I heard it after the fact, which is why I went to social media and posted what I posted. Lisa tells her, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you could have called me. You could have, we had lunch, we had dinner, we are on the same show. Girl, you have my number. Why don't you call me instead of going to social media? And I think that's valid. Like, I mean, she could have called her and she could have like squashed it then and there and figure out what's going on. However, do Julia owe her a phone call? Just as easy as Lisa made that comment, Julia didn't have to run and on the phone like, girl, why did you say I had 3 baby daddies? Girl, if she wanted to go on social media, then that's what she did. It was what it was. You said some shit about her, vice versa. Y'all went back and forth. She went to social media. I mean, is it something so foreign? But you know, Julia tells Lisa, she's like, you always playing the victim and you're the villain. And Lisa, because basically Lisa was trying to act like, you know, she going through so much. Even though she is, I ain't gonna hold you, she going through a lot. She going through a lot. I want to wish her on my worst enemy job. But you know, Lisa's like, you know, at the end of the day, I want a genuine apology from you, Julia. And Julia was like, well, I can't give that to you. Girl. She's like, I'm not giving it to you. We all know that Nicole is pregnant. And we get on the segment about her father. We see the montage because her father did pass away. You know, rest in peace to her father and the family. And like the montage was very nice. Nicole gets, you know, emotional. Everybody's rallying around her. And Nicole's like, she's like, you know, I'm happy for the show because the show helped me face the issues between me and my father. And like, I can understand that. Me and my dad, we have situations where we don't really get along at this moment. And I feel like majority of it is on my behalf because I felt in a situation, I'm not gonna get into it, but however, I felt in a situation where I felt disrespected and I felt like I had to put boundaries up. And being that I'm over here, you know, now that I'm like, you know, in corporate America, I moved to a different state, I'm really flourishing in my career and my life. Like, he's not a part of that. We haven't talked in like almost 2 years. But needless to say, when it comes to Nicole, so basically when her father passed away, she, you know, basically found out she had other siblings, younger, older siblings, people that he claimed. She found out that he was taking care of his girlfriend, paying her apartment, paying for her car. So there was a dispute between that guy. I would assume the girl would still want to like live up her lifestyle, but like I was on Nicole's side, like, girl, who is about to keep paying for you? I don't know you from a hole in the wall, answer the ground, the clouds in the sky. That's none of my business. I don't care about none of that. So sorry, sweetie. You have to figure that out. Whoever gets the estate, you can talk to them. I'm not that person, right?
I'm not gonna pay for that. Like, you're not my responsibility. Yeah. And that conversation did not go so well. He didn't leave a trust.
So on the break, we see Julia goes to Lisa's room. She's crying. It's like a sentimental moment. She's just like, look, this is what happened. She shows a picture of her son that her father sent. She's like, this is why I was so emotional. I came at you. I apologize. I wanted to do this one-on-one. Blah, blah, blah.
First thing I see.
Cool. So, you know, they go back out. Lisa's like, you know, me and Julia, we had a talk. We did it. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. They mend fences. So we get on Gertie and the outpour of support from Gertie. And, you know, even Larsa, you know, gave her some type of support and some, like, you know, like bring up awareness of, you know, 41% of African-American women, unfortunately do, you know, lose their lives by not getting checked regularly. So it's really good to spread awareness and making sure that everyone gets checked. Make sure you go to the hospital, go to your doctor's office regularly, stay healthy, be active, and just be aware of your body. Everyone, when your body doesn't feel right, so know those signs. And sometimes your body's like just telling you to sit down sometimes. And that's the same thing with me. It's like I'm always on the go. Y'all know, listen, I was at a ski trip, have a cabin trip. I'm trying to go to Canada. I'm going to Colorado. But something's telling me to sit my black ass down. So yeah. But she also said that she saved 300 people's lives because they got tested and were able to get ahead of their diagnosis and really make sure that it doesn't get even worse. So shout out to the best husband on Bravo, Russell. He held it down for Gertie, and just seeing how he stood for her and how he supported her 100% and was selfless. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Gertie, you got a man, girl. You got a man, girl. You got a man, girl. What's that song?
Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. I'ma run your back. Anyway.
So Gertie says that, she also had toxic shock from, her first round of chemotherapy. And, she was scared that, that happened. Like, toxic shock. She said one of her veins burned. I'm like, people don't even realize, like, the severity of chemo radiation, how it destroys and potentially can destroy someone's body. And that could be the worst part of it all, right? So like I said, shout out to Gertie, everything she went through. She said her scar, she's going to wear it with a pride, and as she should, And he tells Larsa, when someone has cancer and they tell you that they have cancer, you don't tell them, like, how do I know? How do I know? Like, I mean, I didn't know.
Word to the wise. When someone reveals they have cancer, don't say, how was I supposed to know that? Followed by, how do you know?
Like, Larsa has a reaction issue, and Larsa has a comprehension issue, and Larsa has
a common sense issue, right?
Follow me here. So, Larsa says, well, at the end of the day, when you start off arguing, like, what do you expect? Girl, my whole thing is, yes, y'all were arguing about the situation, but she tried to bridge the gap by telling you something very personal. But then you went to talk to other people and run your fucking mouth about her business.
I have breast cancer. What if people love on her? And she goes, I have breast cancer. She's like, I have breast cancer. What?
And then you doubled down and then said that you didn't do it. Talking about, oh, I thought you meant social media. Girl, what are you talking about? No, who brought up social media, baby?
Here, clocking. And at lunch, she says, don't tell the girls.
My understanding was social media.
Cause girl didn't bring no social media stuff. I thought you meant social media. Girl, what? That's why I was like, Larsa, you trying to double down. And like, and I'm happy that Gertie gave her a 2-piece and she gave an assist through a biscuit at Lisa too. She was like, come on. In the previous called the girl mascot. I said, yeah. Gertie said basically at my lowest moment, it was hard enough to go through that, and you made it even harder. And Larsa said, no, I didn't make it hard. I didn't make it harder. It's like, but you did. But you did. Gertie basically tells Larsa, like, I have the right to tell you how I felt and that you hurt me. And Larsa was like, I didn't hurt you. So you're not about to put that on me. I didn't hurt you. And I'm just like, Larsa, you don't realize that your actions is the reason why we're here at this place now. And that was the end of the episode, and I'm happy that Gertie's standing on business, and as she should, because you attacked her life, and then you accused her of faking it too. But it's just a lot. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. When I tell y'all, it's literally like 12 o'clock. I'm tired. But I'll see you guys in the next video. It's gonna be Potomac. So, peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This Cyber Canyon all I really ask you for. Now I got to go.